It's not all that rare. There are good writers in this country and elsewhere, and you happen to be chosen to represent them. That's the way I feel about it.
24 hours after winning the world's top literary award, Canadian Alice Munro finally spoke on camera to Swedish television. Her reaction to winning the Nobel Prize?
It's mixed, with just being quite incredulous about the whole thing and quite delighted, to tell you the truth. This is what you work towards. And so you wouldn't be so ungracious as to say, oh, it's all a terrible nuisance, would you?
Munro is notoriously camera shy and gave only audio interviews yesterday. In its announcement, the Nobel Committee called Alice Munro the master of the contemporary short story. If she's perfected that form, what's left for younger authors, and who's writing them anyway? The CBC's DEANA SUMANAC has a look.
I would love to write a novel, a short novel.
She says she first began to write short stories because she was raising young children and didn't have time to write a novel. But Alice Munro's success as a writer of short stories is something few authors today could hope for.
Her short stories are fabulous.
Even those who love Munro's work see the obstacles.
Publishers are reluctant to bring out collections of short stories. Bookstores are reluctant to stock them. Sales are generally very low.
Like Hemingway and Fitzgerald before her, Alice Munro got her start publishing short stories in magazines. But today, only a few general interest publications like The New Yorker or The Walrus here in Canada still regularly feature them.
Also, big literary awards that drive sales tend to favor novels.
Alice Munro, Runaway.
Even though Munro has won 2 Gillers, only one other short story collection has won the $50,000 prize.
Vincent Lamb.
Still, some writers persevere.
It was really hard to get them published in any kind of venue.
LYNN COADY says she got her book of short stories published because of the success of her last book, a novel. Her collection, Hell Going, gave her creative satisfaction and her second Giller nomination just this week.
You can just have like a whiff of an idea, which is how I usually begin, and start and see what happens. And there's something incredibly magical about that.
COADY is not alone. Lisa Moore, Sarah Selecki, and Alexandra MacLeod have all embraced the short story. But will Munro's win lead to a renaissance?
It's true that with fewer magazines publishing them, it's harder to remind people about what a great way that is to immerse yourself in literature and to encounter new writers. So I hope this helps, can't it?
A new spotlight on the literary great, prompting publishers and readers to give the short story a longer look. DEANA SUMANAC, CBC News, Toronto.
Take care. Bye-bye.